The original setting is a classic brick building in the small downtown of Newport, Arkansas in 1945. It says Ben Franklin Stores, 5 and dime above the awning. Imagine a glass storefront with items like lampshades and paint, with an ice cream machine up front that Bud did not enjoy cleaning. From the beginning, this movie has drama. Sam's success motivated the landlord not to renew the lease so his son could have the store.
Houston, we have a problem.
So the Waltons pack up and move to Bentonville, population 2,942. It's there that he opens another Ben Franklin, this time carrying the Walton name. It's successful, and he parlays that into 17 more. But Sam has new and different ideas about how to serve customers, and the franchise owners didn't want to change. So in 1962, he opens the first Walmart discount store. There were even more people skeptical about that idea. Apparently, some thought he was clueless. Most people didn't think a broad assortment with low prices in small towns would work. There just wouldn't be enough business. So Sam was swimming upstream from the beginning, but it turns out he was right. Walmart discount stores thrived. Demand from customers was strong. We were going to need something bigger.
We're gonna need a bigger push.
Fast forward to the 80s. We opened our first Sam's Club. We built a huge European-style hypermarkets that eventually led to the greatest type of store ever invented, the Walmart Supercenter. Now we're in the 90s, and we boldly open our first location outside of the United States, a Sam's Club in Mexico City. 3 years later, we bring Walmart stores to Canada. We were on our way to becoming a global company. Rob Walton, David Glass, Don Soderquist, and others played leading roles in our movie. We were gaining altitude.
Roads? Well, we're going, we don't need roads.
But our new altitude wasn't without turbulence. There were questions about our ability to fly.
Can you fly this plane and land it?
Surely you can't be serious.
I am serious, and don't call me Shirley.
Jump to April 1996, 4 years after Sam passed. Fortune magazine writes a story that asks, can Walmart get back to magic? They said our business was mature. We couldn't compete in food, and we're too ambitious with our international expansion. It was a tough movie review. Well, that was 26 years ago, and I'd say we've done okay since then. I keep a hard copy of that magazine and read the article every once in a while. I find criticism motivating. They were right about our risks. Our path forward wasn't safe or easy, but most things worth doing aren't.
It just got too hard.
It's supposed to be hard. If it wasn't hard, everyone would do it. But hard, it makes it.
No one told us retail would be easy, but it is great. These days, we're building e-commerce and other digital businesses around the world. We're learning new ways of working and using new technology to better serve our customers and members. Our anniversary date is July 2nd. That's when we officially turn 60. I've been here for a little over half that time, and I've seen us accomplish a lot. But I truly believe we are just getting started. As we keep working together, we'll thrive in the next generation of retail. We'll string together more sequels than Fast and Furious. We have a strong position with a great set of assets, a compelling plan, and most importantly, we have great people. If our revenue equaled movie ticket sales, our box office numbers have been strong. Over the last 5 years, our sales, excluding divestitures, have grown by $127 billion to $563 billion last year. That $127 billion alone would rank us in the top 25 of the Fortune 500. The 3 years before the pandemic, we grew sales an average of 3.5%, which is faster than previous years and no small feat on our base. Our 5-year average growth rate is even higher at 5.2%, including the 2 pandemic years. Our operating income, excluding divestitures, grew by $4.2 billion over the same time period to $25.8 billion last year. You can see how our past investments in higher wages, lower prices, e-commerce, and technology pressured operating income in the years before the pandemic. But those investments created a faster growing business. We're more relevant for customers, we're more digital, and we have a different portfolio of countries and businesses. The millions of digital customer relationships we build, enabled by e-commerce, unlock opportunities to build a larger marketplace, profitable fulfillment and delivery services, membership income, and a very profitable advertising business which exceeded $2 billion last year. We're shaping our business model to generate a strong return for years to come. Check out our earnings per share performance. It was strong before the pandemic and then jumped up quite a bit over the last couple of years. We've returned over $64 billion to shareholders in the form of dividends and share repurchases over the last 5 years. You delivered these strong results while confronting a pandemic, working to keep yourselves and others safe. You did it while facing more out-of-stocks, given the supply chain challenges, than I've ever seen. You did it with many associates on COVID leave, and lots of new associates joining you, many without retail experience. You did it with customers and members deciding to buy all of our toilet paper at once. And then our food, and then our bikes, and then all of our toilet paper again. Now you're doing it with high inflation. Despite all of this, you brought our purpose to life in vivid color. You've made it real. We recently reported our results for the first quarter this year. They continue to be strong on the top line, but the bottom line was tough. We're working to fix that and improve our performance as we go through the year. As our movie demonstrates, we're resilient and we love the challenges of retail. It's fast-paced and ever-changing. Other than our purpose and values, the only thing that is constant at Walmart is change. Thankfully, we inherited a culture of change from Sam and those who came before us. We're grateful to have a group of Walmart alums with us here today. Would you please help me thank them? They're seated right back here. I want to thank you all for what you did. I want to highlight Claude Harris in particular. Claude worked with Sam during the Ben Franklin days, went on to become our company's first buyer. Mr. Harris, would you please give us all a wave? These alums were all characters in our movie, and some of them are just flat out characters. They helped write a script we still follow today, creating a string of hits, like Our People Make the Difference, Everyday Low Price, and Satisfaction Guaranteed. Beliefs and behaviors like these are foundational. They're gifts. But perhaps the greatest gift they gave us is the drive to experiment, to try things and sometimes fail, but always learn. This ability to change gives us the opportunity to thrive into the future. So what will the future look like? Well, our customers and members have always wanted easy, enjoyable access to low prices on a broad selection of quality products and services, and to do business with someone they trust. Those expectations will just keep rising, and new technologies will keep emerging, and they will help us serve customers better than ever. When it comes to selection, our U.S. customers now have access to over 180 million items on our app, and our assortment will keep growing. We'll keep expanding services with healthcare and financial products becoming more important. Value is always important, especially now. Selling at low prices is in our DNA, but we'll also need a more automated supply chain and a more diversified bottom line to provide the best value. I am pumped about creating a more delightful experience for customers and members. They can shop in our stores or clubs or place digital orders in a variety of ways to save time. They can pick up an order or have it delivered. That delivery may be to the doorstep or all the way to the fridge, whatever they want at that moment. We have talented people from across the company working together to put all the pieces in place, from the way we use data, to supply chain automation and remodel improvements, to the way we deploy electric vehicles and fly drones. You all are transforming this company for the customer and for the future. As we do all this, we aim to build trust. That starts with us living our value of acting with integrity and behaving in ways that make you and your families proud. It expands to building trust with communities. When disaster strikes, we're there with food, water, and helping hands. But you're always there every day strengthening communities. You and your fellow associates in the U.S. alone volunteer 1,000 hours a day to causes you care about. Last year, the company donated more than $1.5 billion in cash, food, and other products globally. We're also working to strengthen our planet because it needs it. We care about current and future generations, and it's good business. Our goal is to become a regenerative company, placing people and nature at the center of our business practices. It's about more than conserving, it's about renewing and replenishing. This includes protecting, managing, and or restoring at least 50 million acres of land and 1 million square miles of ocean by 2030. If Doc Brown can make a DeLorean run on banana peels, just imagine what we can do. Last year, we kept about 80% of our waste out of landfills or incineration. We're also working to achieve zero emissions in our operations by 2040. To do so, we need to transition our energy to 100% renewable sources. We're 36% of the way there. Our Project Gigaton suppliers report they've reduced or avoided 574 million metric tons of greenhouse gases. That puts us more than halfway to our goal of reducing or avoiding 1 billion metric tons by 2030. If you're one of those suppliers participating, thank you all. This type of work is not extracurricular. It's woven into the way we do business. Having a healthy business for the long term requires healthy relationships and a healthy planet. While our work on sustainability and our use of technology are vital and exciting, I know it'll be the human connection you create that truly makes us special and different. That's why they'll choose us. I've been on a few movie sets in my life, and they have similarities to our stores and clubs. In both places, a team is working together to make an experience come to life for an audience. In our story, it's for our customers and members. They're coming to watch the show you put on every day. Think about going to the movies. You arrive at the theater and catch the previews. It's a bit dark, it smells like popcorn, and there's a sense of anticipation. The lights dim further and you hear something like this. The movie starts. A team has come together to create a moment that transports you someplace else. It's magic. In our movie, you create magic. So we want you to have a great experience, a purposeful and rewarding career, not just a job. Our constant goal is to put together a combination of compensation, benefits like healthcare, a 401k, our Walmart share purchase plan, plus educational opportunities that motivate you to want to stay and grow. In the U.S., about 75% of our managers start in hourly roles. We have Walmart Academy and programs for learning around the world. In the U.S., Live Better U makes it easier for you to earn a college degree or certificate to further support your growth. Recently, the company decided to pay the full cost for tuition and books, and we added new degrees. Take advantage of it if you haven't, and encourage others to do it. We also added new degrees in supply chain and cybersecurity. Lots of people join the company doing one thing and end up doing all kinds of things as they build a career. There is a path of opportunity for everyone. If there's something you want to do, raise your hand, let your leadership know, and encourage your fellow associates to do the same. Regardless of where you started, where you were born, or your particular set of superpowers, you can succeed here. Walmart is an inclusive place. We aren't perfect, but the evidence demonstrates this is a place of opportunity, and we're working together to make it even better for everybody. Most of you are here because you've already been recognized, and your store, your club, your facility wanted to say thank you. You're already a star in our movie. If we built a Hollywood Walk of Fame for all of our incredible associates, that would be one long sidewalk. And I want to introduce you to a few people that would definitely be on it. Alicia Hale. Would you please stand up? Alicia is a pharmacy manager from Goldsboro, North Carolina. Alicia led COVID immunization clinics on farms, in churches, and in other places in our community. She reached people who wouldn't have otherwise had an opportunity, and more than 1,500 people chose to get vaccinated as a result of her work and the work that she and her team did. Would you please thank her? Appreciate her. You get to be the first person to have your own star on our Walk of Fame, Alicia. Congratulations. Thank you. I know we talked about it a little bit this morning, but I just want to pause for a second and say thank you from me on behalf of all the work you did, all of our leadership team and board and everybody else, for all the work that you did during the pandemic. When 2020 first started and we were flying out, we were coming to towns with empty streets, and a lot of people were staying home. You all went to work. You showed up, and you took care of people. Our pharmacy tech, we had people from the Vision Center coming over to help. We had to close the tire centers in Walmart and Sam's. Everybody, those associates pitched in and helped in different ways. I would go out concerned about what was happening in the world, and I would meet all of you in your stores and clubs and in the distribution centers doing incredible work. And you just gave us this great sense of confidence, and the whole country and the whole world knows that you should be extraordinarily proud of what you did during that period. We're very proud of you. Now I want you to meet Eleanor Barnett. Eleanor is from Lynn, Massachusetts. Eleanor's a superhero. She dresses up at work, and she really kicks it up a notch for Christmas. Check her out. I hear customers are always wanting to have their photograph made with you, Eleanor. Is that true? I see that John and Dakota got to have one. Would this be an okay moment for me to get a picture with you? Would that be all right? Thank you. You travel with paparazzi all the time? Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Yeah, you can do this. There you go, you're welcome. To me, Eleanor represents having fun at work. Do you all have fun at work? Yeah. We do too. And I have fun when I'm going to stores and clubs, but I also have fun just like every day at work. Most of it is messing with Brett Biggs and giving long hugs from people to Brett. We'll find something new to do with new people or others. Having a good time. Mrs. Walmart. Can you all please help me appreciate Mrs. Walmart? Yep. Life's too short not to have a good time, right? We do it the right way, but have a good time at work. When you go back to your store or club, tell everybody it's all right to have a good time. Good, clean fun. Treat people with respect always, remember that core value. But have a good time. I still love you too. My mom's sitting over here, but somehow she's throwing her voice over there. Now I want you to meet Caitlin Jameson. Caitlin is a co-manager from Hamilton, Ontario. Caitlin uses sign language to communicate with our deaf customers. She also personally delivered 24 turkeys to families just in time for Christmas. Families that didn't think there was a gift in the And she helps women transition from homeless shelters and other difficult situations to safe and independent lives. She's even built so much education and career for women. Amazing. She's a great example. Caitlin, just like Eleanor and Alicia, you get a star on your walk. Thank you very much. I wish we had time to go to every single one of you and tell your story, because I know you've all got one. And here we are near the end of today's meeting. And I want you to know that we're just so proud of all of you. And if we could, we would take time to hear it, because you're all heroes. When I see a great movie, I don't want it to end. The good news is, our movie is just getting started. And you're the heroes. You're the stars. You all earned the star on our wall. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for President and CEO Doug McMillon. A bigger round of applause than that. He is still watching you, okay? Look at all these names. It's incredible. Do you know Doug's first job was at Walmart when he was 17 years old? Back then he was laser focused on whatever he hot-blooded 17-year-old boy was focused on. Everyday low prices. That was in 1984. You just know Doug only took the job so he could have a first crack at the latest patent of parachute pants. His first job was in warehouse number 2, unloading trucks. And now he is president and CEO. It's an inspiring story. It's like Cinderella, except instead of one shoe, it's dozens of pallets of shoes. The unloaded trucks, he's got to be the only CEO with a sign in his office that says, lift with your legs, not with your back. Here's a fun fact, and this is true, I learned today more than 75% of the company's managers started out as hourly associates, which means maybe, the future Walmart CEO is sitting in this room, right here, right now.
I saw it.
And I'd like to say to that person, yes, I will host this event again. I mean it, I would. I do quite a lot of these things from time to time. As I said before, it's the second time I've done this. There's no other company that I've ever done anything like